Well now, time for another episode's review, and believe it or not, this is the third attempt at making this video because goddamn, it has been a very hard time trying to actually stay on YouTube. 2019, my old laptop kicked the bucket, and in 2020, YouTube Thanos my old channel. But hopefully this will be the last time I ever do this video again. And after this one, I can finally start the Yes Pretty Cure 5 Go-Go playthrough, which I'm highly looking forward to that. But anyways, Small Pretty Cure is my 8th favorite Pretty Cure season of all time. I'm sure you may know this, but if you've seen my top 10 favorite Pretty Cure seasons, that's not to say it's bad. If anything, I think it's a well-written and amazing show. The music is catchy, all the cures have some pretty good character development, and while I do think the plot element of the story dragged on for too long, and the ending of the show being a big disappointment, seeing that it was written by the same director who directed DX3, it's still an enjoyable story. Now, if you were to ask me who's my favorite of the 5, my answer would be Cure March. To me, Cure March has the best attacks, the best personality, and the best to have good character development. She's super athletic as well. She can run really fast, very quick with her feet on the track, and she knows how to kick a mean soccer ball. She also knows how to take good care of her siblings too. And not only is she known as the tough girl, but is also known as the big sister of both her siblings and the Smile team. Although she can eat a lot and she's afraid of ghosts and bugs. Her transformation as Cure March is also top notch too, but her hair is really funky and cray cray. 2 big puffed twin tails with 1 huge ponytail in the back to me is really stylish. Her voice actresses really did their thing for both the English sub and the English dub. Marina Inoue for the sub version and Danielle Judovic for the dub version.
A force as strong as life itself. I'm Glitter Spring.
And to the 2 people who don't know, she's also the voice of Tenten from the Naruto series. Gokigenyo everyone, the Starlight Let's Player is here, and today I'm going to be reviewing all of the episodes that are focused on this tomboyish lady. I mean, the month is March and her name is Cure March, so it makes sense. So sit back, relax, grab something to eat and a drink, and let's get this madness started because this is the Cure March madness. Miyuki and company were enjoying themselves at school. 2 9th graders came up to them and tried to take their spot back, but Now shows up and tells them that everyone is free to sit wherever they want. With assistance from the student council president, the 2 girls apologized to them and Miyuki thanked Now for helping her and the girls. After watching Now play soccer, Miyuki makes the decision to have Now become the 4th cure, but right when she was going to ask, Now left home and making Miyuki miss her chance to ask her. The next day, Miyuki decides to look for her, but eventually got lost as she doesn't know anything about this town. Luckily, Now appears behind her and the 2 headed over to her house, where Miyuki meets all 5 of Nao's younger siblings. While Now started making lunch for everyone, Miyuki begins to play with the rowdy ones, but it began to get a little chaotic for her. As Miyuki and Now watch them play soccer together, Akane and Yayoi runs into them, and now it's a soccer match between family and friends. But that eventually came to an end as Akane appeared and started absorbing all the bad energy from them. Miyuki, Akane, and Yayoi transforms into Pretty Cure. And Akane summons an Akambi, and the 3 were no match for it. But after hearing Sunny's voice, Now regained her senses and was able to defend her family, and just like that she was given the Smile Pack, transforming into Cure March. She managed to slow down the Akambi and then defeats it with her attack, the March Shoot. Now offers to join the team, bumping the number up to 4. Skipping over to episode 11, Yayoi found a pill bug which scared the daylights out of Now, making her trip over a mallet. After hearing Miyuki summarize a fairy tale, thinking that the mallet has a connection to it, Candy tries to use it but accidentally turns everyone small. Apparently, it was Majorina's invention that she was going to use on the girls, but Akane, being the dumbass he is, threw it away, thinking that it was a fly swatter. Now Candy can't see them, and she tries to find them, not knowing that the girls are following her. They were trying to catch up with Candy in the classroom, but she eventually hopped out of the window. But that didn't slow them down, as they used the cord to summon umbrellas to glide down, landing into the grass. And apparently Now seems to have a pretty hard time trying to adjust with the small critters, which led to her passing out.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Meanwhile, Majorina tries to look for a mallet and she sees Candy running with it. Now wakes up, and after being offered leaves, she begins to understand the insect's feelings. Majorina manages to catch up to Candy, but eventually runs into the girls and decides to steal all the insect's bad energy. This caused them to transform into Pretty Cure, facing up against a sunflower Akane. Seeing it destroy the insect's home, March steps in and tries to defend them, and she was able to defeat the Akane. The 5 manages to turn back to normal size due to the reverse effects on the mallet, but even after all that, Now is still afraid of insects. Okay then. Moving on to episode 18, the sports festival is in a few days, and the class is trying to find volunteers to join the girls' track team. Now, being the fastest girl, nominates herself along with Miyuki and company to compete. So they did some practice on the track, and after that, Yayoi insists that she should be replaced with someone else, but Now explains that the reason why she picked them was because she wants to race together. They began training as hard as they could. After the girls got through with their training, Yayoi went back to go get her books, but then she overheard some of her classmates thinking that they're gonna lose because of her. The sports festival finally began, and after all the other events, the girls' relay race is about to start, but Akame appears and begins to steal bad energy from everyone, and then summons an Akame. The girls transforms into Pretty Cure and try to stop it, and with March saying that you can do certain things only as a team, they use the rainbow healing to defeat the Akame as a team. After that, the race begins as everyone gave it their all, even Yayoi, who have gotten faster during her training. So it came down to Now as she was close to first place, but it led to her accidentally tripping, dropping her down to the last. Still, her friends supported her for giving it her all. Next is episode 25, as Miyuki went to the beach to see Akane, only to find out there's a rivalry going on between her and Now. Akane then ropes Miyuki into helping her sell okonomiyaki, seeing that Now and Reika are selling snowballs. That's what we call it in New Orleans, but yeah, while that's going on, Yayoi arrives at the beach to do her art homework, and so Akane and Now completes to see who gets the most business. And after that little skirmish, that didn't stop there, as they still continued their back and forth rivalry. And just when they were about to do a swimming race, they see Akane surfing as he begins to steal energy. Okay, first off, Akane surfing, there are many things wrong with this image here, but I'm not even gonna waste my time. The girls arrive on the scene as they confront Akane. He then summons a Super Akane, and the girls transforms into Pretty Cure so that they can blow this popsicle stand. But just when they were about to, Sunny and March rushed in, leaving Happy, Peace, and Beauty behind as they continued a little skirmish while trying to defeat the MOTW. Okay, can we brush aside the back and forth just to work together to help out and to defeat the Akane, please? Sunny and March tries to save them, but soon struggles to do so. With no other way to resolve this, they then combine their powers to stop the blizzard, and with the power of Sunny Fire and March suit combined, they were able to free their friends, and they transforms into their princess form, using the Pretty Cure Rainbow Burst to melt away the MOTW. After the battle, Akane and Now combine the summer dishes together, and the girls continues their summer vacation. Alright, now on to episode 38, and as Now's dad invited her to play tag with everyone, she declined it, stating that she's too old for games like that. As she meets up with Miyuki and company, a mysterious bottle falls from the sky, splashing all of the girls with liquid, turning them into 5-year-olds. Even Wolfhorn and Akane were turned into kids. As it turns out, Majorina's invention actually turned them into the toddlers, because apparently Akane threw away the bottle, And word of advice, next time, hide your shit before they get a hold of it, Majorna. The girl suspected that Majorna was behind all of it due to her past events, so now announced that unless they find Majorna, they'll never turn back to normal. With no time to waste, the little munchkin set out to find Majorna. After running into Wolfrun in the county, surprisingly it ended up in them playing tag. Meanwhile, Majorna continues searching for her kiddificator bottle. She then runs into the same police officer as he tells her about a bunch of kids who drew a picture of her, which happens to be the Smile Cures. After running into them, Majorna begins to steal a lot of bad energy, and despite the current state they're in, the girls transforms into Pretty Cure, but unfortunately they're still the size of little toddlers. Majorna uses the opportunity to transform into a Hyper Akanbi, and with no way to stop her, the girls decide to use Tag as their option, weighing down Majorna, giving them the chance to attack. But because of their current state, they're unable to launch their special attacks, which is unfortunate. Wolfrun in the county tells Majorna to turn them back to normal, and luckily she gave them an antidote, which unfortunately fell out of their hands due to their dumbass fighting, which splashed onto the girls, turning them back into normal. They then wrap things up using the Royal Rainbow Burst. After the battle, now seems her family playing tag, and after getting tagged, seeing her dad smile, she decides to play along, which led to their mom snapping on them. And here we are, the final March episode for this video. So now it's soon to have her 6th sibling on the way, and while her parents head out to the hospital, Nao was put in charge of watching her younger siblings. After hearing about the news from Reika, Miyuki suggests that they should help out Nao. Meanwhile, Joker explains to Majorna that she's got one last chance to succeed, and he suggests that she should take out Cure March. While that's going on, Nao and her siblings are out shopping for ingredients to make their mother's special curry. They were able to get what they need, but apparently they forgot to buy apples for the curry. Hearing this, Hina and Yuta decides to buy apples for themselves, and meanwhile, Miyuki and company were on their way to Nao's house, only to find out from her that the two went missing. That's when everyone started looking for them, and Nao found out that they were trying to buy apples for the curry. Hina and Yuta run into Majorna, and she traps them in a giant apple. Nao and the other siblings arrive, only to find herself in a situation where she can't transform in front of them. So with no other choice, Nao transforms into Cure March, and Majorna uses the bad energy to fuse within Akanbi to turn into a Hyper Akanbi. March struggles to fight Majorna while trying to protect Keita and the others, and just when she was about to be defeated, Keita, Kota, and Haru tries to protect her. March jumped in to protect them, transforming into her evolved form. She uses her second attack, March Shoot Impact, to overpower Majorna, but she fires a powerful blast aiming towards March's siblings. March wasn't able to make it in time, but luckily Happy and company were able to save everyone. They defeat the Akanbi with the Pretty Cure Royal Rainbow Burst, forcing Majorna to retreat. With her siblings safe and sound, Nao begins to thank her friends for saving them, which led to Miyuki comforting her.
Nao-chan. 大丈夫だよ。
They then arrive at the hospital as Nao and her siblings wait for their mother to deliver her 7th child. And finally, their baby sister was born as they named her Yui. And now has a total of 6 younger siblings. And that's the end of the video. Seriously, Cure March is without a doubt the best screen cure of all time. There is no competition whatsoever in my opinion. If you were to ask me which Now episode is my favorite out of the 6, it's episode 42. That was a really traumatizing but also heartwarming episode. Seriously, the girl almost lost her little siblings. That was easily one of the most traumatizing moments in Pretty Cure, but still, the ending of the episode really made things better. And I gotta tell you, being an uncle again was really one of the best things that happened in 2019, so I can relate to Now in a way. And the other episodes were also good too. They show how much of an amazing yet over-the-top person Now is and how much character development she got. There were some funny moments, by the way, like now still being scared of insects at the end of episode 11, a county surfing on the beach in episode 25, which is many things that are wrong here in that image. And also Miyuki playing with Nao's siblings in episode 4. I even like how the girls were transformed into 5-year-olds in episode 38, with Nao being the leader of all 4 of them, seeing that she has the more sense. It's better than how Maho Girls did it, and it's miles better than what All Stars Memories tried to do. So with all these positives and episodes, Cure March is without a doubt my favorite smile cure of all time, and it's my 6th favorite cure of all time. So with that being said, thank you all for watching this video to the end. It was amazing making something like this that's appropriate to this specific month. And by all means, tell me your favorite moment about Cure March, or what's your favorite Cure March episode, or which songs from Cure March do you like? Let me know in the comments section below, and with that being said, have a star-tastic day, everyone. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, by all means, give it a like. And if you want to see more of this content, be sure to hit the subscribe button and also turn those notification bells on as well. Also, if you want, you can also check out my 2 Twitter accounts. The first one being Kill Starlight, aka Starzy, and the second one being Starzy, the Pretty Cure veteran. Both of these will be in the description below. And you can also check out my Discord as well if you want to join in to talk about Pretty Cure and Neptunia and all that stuff. But yeah, that's all that said. Until then, this is the Starlight Let's Player signing out. As always, Goku Genyo, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. She gon' party like she in the swinging 70s. Now I'm riding through the sunset just like I'm a boss. We be riding all for the night. Girl, let's take it slow. Just wanna make sure that you're comfortable. Call you my princess, I'm your prince. Just to let you know, you're such a hottie, you could be in a fashion show.